Well, apparently we had some technical issues, so hopefully everything's cleared up now. We're back. Thank you to the gentleman letting us know that we did lose connection, but we're back now. It is 3-2 Carolina University after one complete inning of play. In case you missed anything, I'll get you caught up. Trinity Baptist is the visiting team. Got 2 runs in the first. Katie Gooden beat out a bunt single. Crystal Haynes also singled. Then a couple of walks. Brittany Fry's walk drove in a run, scoring Gooden, and Elizabeth Rodriguez grounded to second, and that brought home the second run. Eagles led 2-0 after a half inning of play. In the bottom of the first, Kaylee Clark led off with a double for Carolina. 1 out later, Missy Smith was hit by a pitch, and then Kaylee Bolts hit a 3-run homer. Courtney Cox got a base hit, but then Lana Fletcher was able to get a ground ball and a strikeout to end the inning. So it's 3-2 Carolina as we start the second inning with Allie Thrash leading things off and taking a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Thrash, 0-88 on the season, 2 RBIs. She missed a whole lot of playing time due to injury. And the 0-1 misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hopefully everything will stay connected and we'll be able to continue on the rest of the afternoon without any interruptions. I'm Ray Bureau. You're watching TBC Eagles softball. And this one is upstairs, and the count is 2 balls and a strike. Well, hopefully you got to see the action that happened, whichever team you're cheering on. There was a lot of it in the first inning. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Thrash is fouled off on a good rip, and the count is even at 2-2. Danielle Brooks, 1 inning pitch so far, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a couple of walks. And she has a count of 2-2 on Allie Thrash, who's the first batter of the second inning. And the 2-2 on the way, swung on a miss. That ball had some movement tailing toward the left-handed batter's box, and that is out number 1. That is a first strikeout for Danielle Brooks. So 1 out with the bases empty. Lana Fletcher, the pitcher, at the plate. Brooks has just struck out her 54th batter of the season. That first pitch just barely up above the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. She has walked 53 hitters, now 55. Here's the 1-0, and this one is swung on and foul tipped into the mitt to even the count at 1-1. Fletcher batting .143 in limited opportunities, 2 for 14. Normally does pitching only. Last few games, she's been able to swing the bat, and she's made some solid contact. 2 balls and a strike after taking this one upstairs. Fletcher has driven in a run and walked a couple of times as well. She's ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. Top of the order due up next, and a good rip by Fletcher, and just missed driving that one. Wind has settled down a little bit. It's still blowing in pretty briskly, though. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swung on a miss, and that's 2 consecutive strikeouts for Danielle Brooks. So with 2 outs and the bases empty, leadoff hitter Jordan Hartung at the plate. She lined hard on the first pitch of the game, right at the shortstop, Missy Smith. So 0 for 1, trying to start a 2-out rally. Takes the first pitch fastball upstairs. Hartung came in hitting .313, 1 RBI, but she scored 15 times for the Eagles. And the 1-0 is low for ball 2. So a count of 2 balls, no strikes. Brooks is ready, and here comes that 2-0. Good take by Hartung. She flinched, but that ball just seemed to keep rising high. And she's ahead 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, and a pitch. Hartung was taking all the way, and that one missed upstairs, and that's ball 4, so the Eagles have a 2-out base runner. Katie Gooden beat out a bunt her first time up and ended up scoring the game's first run. It's 3-2 Carolina. Eagles batting in the top of the second. Hartung, good speed at first and a pitch. Gooden tried to get that running start, but took the pitch low for ball 1. In tight, that is the second baseman, Jesse Gray. Maggie Smith, the third baseman, also charging in. Here's the 1-0, and Gooden takes this one at the top of the zone for strike 1. Gooden came in hitting .381, got herself a base hit, 8 runs driven in. She's also walked 4 times. Count even at a ball and a strike and the pitch. This one is up and away for ball 2. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hartung at second. And a pitch. There's a tap towards third. Another chance to beat this out. There will be no throw. Katie Gooden doing what she does best. She is a very good bunter, and that's her second bunt single already. And with 2 outs, it brings up red-hot Crystal Haynes. And let's see if she can keep her hot streak going with this at-bat. She had a slow start to the season, but has really come to life in the second half. .294, a homer, and 17 RBIs. She is the leading RBI Eagle. 2 on, but 2 outs as well, and a pitch, and that one on the inside corner for a strike. Crystal Haynes, very used to this field. She's a Trinity Christian Academy graduate. Came back this year after a couple of years at Tallahassee Community College. Here's the 1-0. And that one also on the inside corner. Might have been a very generous inside corner so far. Umpire has been consistent to both pitchers. No balls, 2 strikes. Haynes now has to put the ball in play and protect the zone. Hartung at second, Gooden at first. Both run very well, and Haynes a little bit out in front. Dark clouds starting to move in. We really didn't have any rain scheduled in the forecast, but this is Jacksonville, Florida. We can't always go by what the forecast says. It's cliche, but around here, it's if you don't like the weather, just wait a few minutes. Hopefully, we won't have to shut anything down because we're wide out in the open. No balls, 2 strikes. Haynes digging in. Danielle Brooks trying to get out of the 2-out jam. This one is in the dirt, and a nice grab by Natalie Jones. Brooks got the first 2 hitters on strikeouts, and then a walk to Jordan Hartung and a bunt single from Katie Gooden. Haynes trying to at least tie up the game. Eagles trail by 1. It's 3-2. And the pitch. High drive down the left field line, but out in front and sliced foul. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. Infielders playing back. They have a force at any base, and ball 1 misses upstairs. Haynes normally will not chase pitches up and out of the zone like that. She's drawn 7 walks and only 6 strikeouts, so she usually puts the ball in play, but she's down in a count 1 and 2, and Danielle Brooks is a strikeout pitcher. That one misses the outside corner. It looked like Brooks was trying to get Haynes to chase, but Haynes didn't bat, and it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, so apparently I missed 1 ball. Brooks has to get this one in the zone. Here's the payoff pitch, and this one is popped up and out of play. Should Haynes reach and keep the inning alive, Mackenzie Fry would bat next. Wind has shifted a little bit, blowing out more towards the right field corner, and it slowed down some also. 3-2, ground ball towards short. Throw by Smith right on target, and that ends the inning. The Eagles get a walk and a base hit, both with 2 outs. Haynes hit the ball sharply, but unfortunately right at Smith, the shortstop. So we go to the bottom of the second. It is Carolina 3, Trinity Baptist 2. Starting the bottom of the second will be hitters 8, 9, and 1 for the Bruins. Danielle Brooks, Lyric Ryan, and Kaylee Cook. Clouds are continuing to roll in. Hopefully none of the wet stuff will start falling from the sky. Well, we told you what Danielle Brooks has done on the mound. Let's see what she has done at the plate. 192, an OPS of 410, no homers and 5 RBIs. And she is leading off here in the bottom of the second. First pitch from Fletcher, right down the middle for strike 1. Now, unfortunately, if it does start raining, we may have to shut down the stream. I have over $1,000 worth of equipment out here. Here is the 0-1, and this one is pulled foul towards the TBC dugout. We would do that only if we really have to. Lana Fletcher well ahead in the count. She has 1 strikeout so far. She's allowed 3 hits and 3 earned runs. The 3-run homer to Kaylee Bulch. There's a ground ball right back to the box. Throw to first in time. Fletcher fields her position well. She gets herself into a good fielding position. That's already her 2nd assist. So she's able to get the leadoff hitter. That didn't happen in the first inning, and that led to a 3-run rally. Left fielder Lyric Ryan at the plate, hitting .244, no homers, and 9 RBIs. Thank you to Coach Amber Bass, who is the SID, for allowing us access to her team statistics. 1 ball, no strikes. Of course, we're looking at cubruins.com. Hit the athletics tab, then the team you want to check out. Of course, right now, the softball team. 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. And this one is off the plate. Fletcher wanted to call, didn't get it, and it's 2-0. TBC Eagles stats are on theNCCAA.org. THENCCAA.org. And click around for the softball stats. And the pitch. This one is low and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Lyric Ryan, the number 9 hitter. Top of the order, Kaylee Cook on deck. Now we see some sun peeking through those dark clouds. Here's a 3-0 from Fletcher, and this one catches the inside corner. It's been a very wide inside corner to the right-handed hitter. But again, consistent to both pitchers. 3 balls and a strike. There's a chopper foul to the right side. Game 2 is scheduled to begin at 6 p.m. Of course, that does depend on how long this one lasts. Usually there's about half an hour in between games. 3-2 on the way, a looper into center field. Rodriguez will not get there in time, and she had thoughts of firing off towards first. That one was out of her reach. If she can reach it, she will make the catch. But a base hit for Lyric Ryan. And a 1-out single with the top of the order, Kaylee Cook at the plate. She lined a one-hopper off the left field fence, leading off the game for Carolina. Ended up scoring on the home run. So 1 for 1 with a run scored, and she has a runner at first. 1 out, and the pitch from Fletcher misses low and outside. Cook came in hitting .487. The run scored is her 25th on the season. She has doubled 5 times, tripled twice, and homered once. .894 OPS and a .500 slugging average. There's a grounder towards second. There'll be a tag and a throw to first. Ball gets away, but Eagles do get the out at second base. Could have been a double play, but the ball got away from Thrash. That'll be a fielder's choice. 4 unassisted for out number 2, and 1 raindrop just hit my right hand. 2 outs, Cook at first, Maggie Smith at the plate. There's a ground ball towards third. Haynes charges, throws, in time. That ends the inning after a 1-out single by Lyric Ryan. 1 hit, 1 left. After 2, it is 3-2 Carolina. Top of the third, Eagles coming to bat trailing 3-2. They got 2 runs in the first. Carolina University came back with 3 in the bottom half. Neither team scored in the second, and Mackenzie Fries leading off the top of the third, taking the first pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Fry walked in the first, got to third base, but no further. 1 ball, no strikes. Danielle Brooks, 2 innings, 2 runs, both earned, and gets a strike at the top of the zone. 2 hits. She has walked 3 and struck out 1. Count of 1 ball and 1 strike. And a pitch on the way, and it is upstairs. Now I'm going to pull up the weather forecast and see if there's any change in that forecast, because we had only about a 10, maybe 20% chance of rain throughout the day. The 1-1 is up high, and Brittany Fry ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. Well, you see the scoreboard out there in right center. It's malfunctioning right now, but we'll try to let you know everything we can of what's going on here on the field. 2 balls and a strike, and a pitch. Catches that very wide inside corner. So the count is even at 2-2, and timeout. Little equipment adjustment going on out there at second base. Fry at the plate with a count of 2-2. Danielle Brooks takes a long look, and she's ready. And the pitch, swing and a miss. That is out number 1. Strikeout number 3 for Brooks. I said she had 1. She had 2 before that at bat. So 1 out, bases empty. Here is Brittany Fry, a bases loaded walk to bring home a run in the first. High fly ball down the left field line, but it is hooking foul. That one cleared the fence, but unfortunately took a left turn right in front of the Trinity sign. That would have tied the game. Unfortunately, Fry got out in front just a bit too much. Well, the forecast still says 20% chance of rain. That would have been Fry's first homer of the season. Unfortunately, just a little bit wide to the left, and the 0-1 misses upstairs. After she just yanked that one down the line, center fielder Kaylee Cook playing her to pull, giving Fry a whole lot of room in right center. Pitch on the way, and that one's called a strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Umpires had a very, very generous inside corner. And the 1-2. High pop-up. She chased one out of the zone, and Cook's going to make the play with ease. 2 outs, bases empty. Here is Elizabeth Rodriguez, who brought in a run with a ground ball to the second baseman in the first inning. That's when TBC got 2 to take the lead, but then Carolina came back with 3 in the bottom half. That's been all the scoring so far. And first pitch misses high. One ball, no strikes. Rodriguez 0 for 1, but an RBI. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Carolina in the bottom of the third. That one in the dirt. That's ball 2. Missy Smith, Kaylee Bulch, Courtney Cox are the scheduled hitters. Two balls, no strikes. Sam Brooks is ready. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, misses high. So Rodriguez in the driver's seat at 3-0. Brooks takes her time, now delivers, and gets that one on the inside corner. So 3 balls and a strike. Rodriguez digs in, still well ahead in the count, and the 3-1 high pop-up out of play, and Danielle Brooks, after missing with the first 3, has come back to work the count full and now has a chance to get this final out. She has fanned 3 of the last 4 hitters that she has faced. Three balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That is out number 3, and that retires a side. It is the first 1-2-3 inning for either pitcher. 4th strikeout overall for Danielle Brooks. We go to the bottom of the third. Carolina University leads it 3-2. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Carolina in the bottom of the third. Missy Smith, Kaylee Bulch, and Courtney Cox. Well, we mentioned Crystal Haynes, a former Trinity Christian Academy player, and last night on this field, the TCA Conquerors won their 5th consecutive district championship, and they did it by pitching a combined no-hitter against St. John's Country Day School. The Conquerors won that game 10-0, and Amaya Ross hit her 6th home run of the season. That young lady is on her way to play some big-time D1 softball at Florida State University. She's one of those 5 young ladies you see out there on the center field fence. And that one is wide of the zone for ball 1. And Amaya Ross is the one right smack in the center of those 5 banners out there on the fence. Congratulations to the Conquerors, looking for their 2nd consecutive state championship. Fletcher throws a nice changeup right down the middle. Count even at a ball and a strike. Missy Smith was hit by a pitch in the first and scored on the home run. That one misses the outside corner. Now the inside has been very wide. The outside corner not so much. 2 balls and a strike. Missy Smith came in hitting .363. There's a hard ground ball to short. Gooden fields, throws, and dug out by Thrash in time for out number 1. Low throw by Gooden, but Thrash does a good job of getting the mitt down, keeping the ball out of the dirt, and making the play. So 1 out. Here's Kaylee Bulch. We know what she did in the first inning. Bases are empty, 1 away. And a pitch. That one low and outside. Those Conquerors will be back on this field Wednesday night. We don't know yet which team they're going to play in the region quarterfinal. Class 2A Region 1. And again, looking for their 2nd consecutive state championship. They were 4A champs in 2019. There's a high chopper. Gooden will field. Throw to first. Ball gets away from Thrash. And Bulch is safe. And that's going to be an error on the first baseman. First error of the game. The throw had beaten Bulch by a full step. That'll bring up Courtney Cox, who was 1 for 1, a base hit in the first inning. One out, runner at first, and a pitch. Line drive, foul, and out of play. Fletcher has worked now 2 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs all earned. No walks, but a strikeout. And a pitch. There's a ground ball foul to the left side. So Cox has gone both ways in this at-bat. Now she'll try to straighten one up. No balls, 2 strikes. This one in the dirt, blocked by Fry. Brittany Fry has a pretty good arm from behind the plate. She likes to throw the ball, too. Ball and 2 strikes and a pitch. Grounded towards third, but foul down the line. That one could have possibly scored the run from first, but it took a left turn before the bag. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. High drive down the right field line. That ball's going to be caught in foul territory. Hartung makes the throw back to first. And the runner's back in time. An excellent running grab by Jordan Hartung. She got accolades from Coach Bennett at the awards ceremony last night, and Hartung just showed us why. Now, that ball was in foul territory, but Hartung made the play and made a good solid throw back to first, but Bulch, very aware of the situation, was able to get back in plenty of time. Timmy Williams, ground ball to the pitcher. That came in the first inning, 0 for 1. Runners on the move. Fry's throw right on target and dropped. That is going to go as an error on the shortstop. No stolen base credited, and there are 2 outs. That throw had the runner beaten by plenty. Second error of the inning on the same player in the number 4 hole. Williams now a chance of driving a run. She drops down the bunt. It is fouled off. Ball and a strike to Williams. Bulch the runner at second, and the pitch. This one is tapped foul. Timmy Williams came in hitting .250 on the season with 5 RBIs. Bulch a runner at second. There are 2 outs. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that retires a side. Well, the error does not hurt the Eagles. Fletcher's able to work her way around that and got a great play in right field from Jordan Hartung. After 3, it's 3-2 Carolina. After 3, it's a 1-run ball game. Trinity Baptist 2 in the first. Carolina University 3 in the bottom of the first. Morgan Wells is a leadoff hitter to start the top of the 4th. 7, 8, 9 due up for Trinity Baptist. Morgan Wells, Allie Thrash, and Alana Fletcher. If the inning could continue, then Hartung, top of the order, would then bat next. Both pitchers have settled in very well after an explosive first inning from both teams. Danielle Brooks, 3 innings pitched so far, and this one misses low and inside. She has allowed 3 hits, 2 of those bunt singles from Katie Gooden. 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. She has fanned 4 of the last 5 hitters that she has faced. The 1-0 to Wells is driven well into center field. That is on the ground. Wells will round first. She'll make the turn and pull up into second with a leadoff double. That ball just kept slicing further and further away from Kaylee Clark, and Clark came very close to running that one down. The wind may have helped that ball a little bit as well, as it's started off blowing straight in, but now blowing more across from left to right. That's a leadoff double for Wells. Eagles have the potential tying run at second with nobody out. Thrash lifts one high and deep towards left center field, but Clark is going to make the catch. No, it comes out. Wells will take advantage, take third, to throw, gets away. Wells coming to the plate. She will score. We're tied at 3, and Thrash will pull up into second with a double. Actually into third on an error by the center fielder. So that's going to go as an error on the center fielder. That allows Thrash to reach and Wells to take third, and then a second error on the throw brings in Wells to tie the score. No RBI, but Thrash has herself at third base with nobody out, and Lana Fletcher a chance to put herself into the lead. And that one is on the inside corner for a strike. Well, the run as it stands right now is unearned. Depends on what the Eagles do the rest of the inning. Either way, though, we are tied 3-3. The 0-1 to Fletcher, right at the top of the zone, and it's 0-2. Or did he call that one high? I believe he called it ball 1, so it is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a pitch, swing and a miss. Fletcher a little late on the heater, and it's 1-2. Jordan Hartung, the leadoff hitter, bats next, followed by Gooden and Haynes. Eagles taking advantage of a couple of miscues, tying the game, and the 1-2 is popped up and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Fletcher a chance to drive in the run. She has driven in 1 on the season, and that one a good eye, low and inside. Evens a count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third, nobody out, 1 run is in. Ball 3 misses upstairs. So Fletcher has worked the count full after falling down 0-2. She has a whole lot of room on the ground up the middle. High pop foul. This one's out of play, and Fletcher gave that one a good rip. Allie Thrash, the runner at third. Wells led off with a double and scored on the plays. We're tied at 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, line drive, foul. Boy, Fletcher out in front, hit that one very hard. Count remains 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Brooks misses down low. Fletcher is aboard. Very good at bat for Lana Fletcher. First 2 were strikes. She fouled off a couple and ended up drawing the walk. So she's at first. Allie Thrash at third. Jordan Hartung at the plate. 0 for 1, a hard line drive and a walk. Chance for Hartung to drive in the go-ahead run. Thrash at third, Fletcher at first. Nobody out. Brooks winds and delivers. Hartung will pop up the bunt. It's on the ground, and she's going to get to first. Everybody's safe. Thrash did the wise thing. Held up at third. No chance for her to score. That is the 3rd bunt single of the ball game for the TBC Eagles. Katie Gooden, who is at the plate now, has 2 of those. Hit number 4 overall. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Golden opportunity for Trinity Baptist. Gooden getting some coaching from Miss Leah Bennett. She is very fast, as we have already seen. Bunting is her specialty, but there is a runner at third. Actually, runners all over the place for the Eagles. Now, last time up, Jessie Gray, the second baseman, came in and stood by the pitcher, and she's doing that again. There is a force at the plate. It will be a little tougher for Thrash to score from third. Remember, the players have to wait for the ball to leave the pitcher's hand to break contact with the bags. Maggie Smith in tight at third. Gooden showing no signs of a bunt on that first pitch. Got that very wide outside corner again. No balls and a strike. Looks like the scoreboard is now functioning once again. A lot of room in right center. Gooden is a slap hitter. She'll put the ball in play. Here's the 0-1. Line drive into center field. That's a base hit. Thrash will score. Fletcher had to make sure the ball wasn't caught. She will hold up. That's an RBI single for Katie Gooden, who is now 3 for 3. She has also scored a run. Everybody moves up 60 feet. Fletcher's at third. Hartung at second. She can run. Katie Gooden very fast at first. Eagles lead at 4-3. Katie Gooden has just driven in her 9th run of the season. Crystal Haynes at the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. High foul and well out of play. That's going to change the run charge to Brooks to an earned run. 4-3, Eagles lead. Haynes digs in and pops this one up and out of play. She helped out the pitcher on that one. It was upstairs, but it's 0-2. I got a couple more raindrops, but looks like the dark clouds are moving away. Still overcast. Sun trying to creep through. It's only 3 minutes after 5 here in the Eastern Time Zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Well, by now, the batters have to know that that is going to be called a strike. It's been called that way the entire game so far. Mackenzie Fry at the plate, a walk and a strikeout. Golden opportunity once again for Trinity Baptist. 1 run is in, actually 2 runs. Tying run and the go-ahead run, and Fry fouls this one off. Fletcher at third, and 2 very good runners at second in Hartung and first in Gooden. Mackenzie Fry has driven in 11. Ryan in left, deep. There's a ground ball cut off, and the throw to the plate is in time, and the relay throw to first not in time. And a nice play by Bolch, reaching for that one, keeping it out of the right field corner, or that would have been disastrous for the Bruins. That's a fielder's choice. Credit Mackenzie Fry hustling all the way and beating that throw. Fletcher cut down at the plate, 5-2. 2 outs. Hartung advances to second, or third rather, Gooden to second, and Fry aboard for Brittany Fry, who has walked, brought home a run, and flied out to center. Came very close to a homer last time up, but missed foul. And that's called a strike again. No balls and a strike. And a pitch. And Fry having to swing at that one is because that's been called a strike the entire game. She nearly picked off Rodriguez from the on-deck circle. Again, though, he has been giving it to both pitchers. No balls, 2 strikes. Brooks with a good chance to get out of the inning without any further damage. Fry back in the box, count of no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, high pop foul out of play. Boy, the right-handed hitters have really dug a hole in that right-handed batter's box. Fry, recognizing that inside corner has been very wide, she has pulled back off the plate a little bit to try to get the head of the bat out. And the 0-2, this one just got a piece of it to stay alive. Fry came in hitting .386. She now has 9 RBIs and 11 walks on the season. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Brooks misses upstairs. It's 1-2. Hartung at third, Gooden at second, Mackenzie Fry at first, Brittany Fry at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Brooks delivers. High drive towards right center field. That ball's going to be caught. And that ends the inning. Timea Williams ranged far to her right, made an excellent catch, and kept 3 runs from possibly scoring. Eagles, though, get to take a 4-3 lead as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, 7-8-9 due up for Carolina University. Natalie Jones, Danielle Brooks, and Lyric Ryan. Eagles took advantage of a couple of miscues from center field, and they put the tying and the go-ahead runs on the board. Lana Fletcher had a tough first inning, but has looked very sharp since then. So 3 total innings pitched, 3 runs all earned. Fletcher has allowed 4 hits. She hasn't walked anyone, and she has struck out 1. Natalie Jones was that strikeout victim that ended the first inning. She's leading off here in the top of the fourth with her team trailing by 1, and the first pitch, or actually bottom of the fourth. Of course, we're on the TBC home field, so that kind of just slipped my mind for a moment. Ball 1 missed outside.